Building a lightsaber is a key part of a Force user's journey. Throughout the galaxy, we have seen Jedi, Sith, Dark Jedi, and other Force users wielding such a weapon with various colors. But what differentiates these colors from themselves? The color typically changes depending on their personality and position in the Force, like how a blue lightsaber was used by individuals with a more aggressive combat style and was the most common lightsaber color seen during the Clone Wars. Many Jedi found their mindset shifting towards a more chaotic, militaristic outlook during this time, which is why the aggressive combat style became a shift for many, leading to more blue kyber crystals. Blue lightsabers are typically used by Jedi Guardians who spend most of their time handling bounty hunters, running protection missions for high-level individuals, and assisting in other violent missions throughout the galaxy. Jedi Guardians were the direct rivals of Sith warriors during the Old Republic era. Jedi known widely for their blue lightsabers include Generals Anakin Skywalker and Obi-Wan Kenobi, as well as Count Dooku before his fall to the dark side. However, another very popular color seen in lightsabers is green. Green lightsabers were typically wielded by Jedi who are more in tune with the spiritual side of the Force, rather than the physical, more aggressive side. Jedi that receive green kyber crystals are known as Jedi Consulars, who spend their time focusing on the cosmic side of the Force, frequently meditating and acting as mediators during the conflicts. Examples of notable Jedi Consulars would be Grandmaster Yoda, Qui-Gon Jinn, and Kit Fisto. Jedi that fall between Guardians and Consulars wield one of the more unique colors, the yellow lightsaber. Formerly, these individuals are known as Jedi Sentinels and are attuned to both the physical and cosmic side of the Force. You normally find Sentinels being used as Jedi Temple guards or as private investigators. These individuals are almost always involved with the public, acting as protectors and guardians for the average citizen. Prime examples of Jedi Sentinels are the Grand Inquisitor before his fall to the dark side, Asajj Ventress after leaving Count Dooku's side, and Rey Skywalker. For those individuals that walk the line between both the light and the dark side of the Force, you'll typically see them wielding a purple lightsaber. While ultimately remaining on the light side, these individuals tap into parts of the dark side, typically in their fighting styles. Mace Windu walked that line very well, developing his signature variation of Form 7, Vapad, which required the individual to transfer the fury of their opponent into themselves while also channeling their own inner darkness, ultimately combining into a vicious combat style. In Legends, we see Revan carrying an amethyst blade. Revan, like Mace Windu, had no issue using both the light side and the dark side of the Force. The purple kyber crystals showed their enemies just how dangerous they really were, or could be. The red lightsaber is easily the most feared throughout the galaxy though. A red kyber crystal is not naturally harvested and can only be obtained through one method: bleeding. A dark side user must take a crystal of any color and bleed it red by flowing total and absolute rage, sadness, and power into it. Every Sith and dark side user has used this method, including Darth Vader, Darth Maul, and yes, even Sidious. Much like the red lightsaber, the white lightsaber requires a purification process to gain its color. In the 2016 Ahsoka novel, we see Ahsoka fight one of Darth Vader's Inquisitors, the sixth brother. After defeating the dark side user, she takes the red kyber crystals and purifies them completely white with the light side of the Force. It's unknown if anyone other than Ahsoka can purify a red kyber crystal, but the Mortis arc theory suggests that the daughter transferred her life force into Ahsoka, making her a full embodiment of the light side of the Force. This ultimately allows her and her alone the ability to purify a red kyber crystal. Meanwhile, orange lightsabers continue to be one of the most mysterious colors available in a kyber crystal. We've recently seen Baylan Skoll and his apprentice Shin Hati use an orange blade in the Ahsoka series, and we've also seen Cal Kestis use one in Jedi Fallen Order, being featured as a cosmetic option. What makes them mysterious is that there isn't a 100% canon explanation for why orange lightsabers exist as of right now. However, one theory suggests that the orange lightsaber color is created when a Jedi fails to bleed their kyber crystal red. As this individual attempts to bleed the crystal, their entire being isn't fully drowned in total hatred and darkness like a Sith, which in turn leads to the bleeding process never fully completing. Thus, the user is provided an orange kyber crystal, signifying an in-between state of a Jedi and a Sith. But a saber that exudes complete control is the Darksaber, which is an ancient blade created by Tar Vizsla, the first Mandalorian to become a Jedi in 1050 BBY. Whoever holds the Darksaber has a full control and rule over Mandalore. The Darksaber has had quite the list of users over the year, including Tar Vizsla and his descendant Pre Vizsla, Darth Maul, Sabine Wren, Bo-Katan Kryze, Moff Gideon, and Din Djarin. Jedi historians have noted the existence of in-between colors for kyber crystals, like sky blue and chartreuse. These colors are meant to signify the shifting mindsets of Jedi and their balance between different colors. In the Clone Wars, Ahsoka's first lightsaber was pure green, signifying her attunement to the cosmic side of the Force. However, when she harvests her second kyber crystal for the Shoto blade, it turned a yellowish green color upon harvesting. During this time, Ahsoka drifted from being a consular and moved closer to being a guardian, which was seen in the color shift in her kyber crystal. But unfortunately for some colors, there are no real explanation for their existence. Take for example Jedi Master Terrace Sinube, who was said to have been using a light blue lightsaber in the Clone Wars. While it can be theorized that the color shifted due to his age, Dave Filoni has stated on a Facebook Q&A that his lightsaber is just blue. Later at Star Wars Celebration 2016, he calls Sinube's lightsaber white and says that his design might have been an influence on them creating Ahsoka's sabers later on. Or in Legends, Mary Jade Skywalker had a magenta kyber crystal given to her from Palpatine, but it's not considered canon in the Star Wars universe. We also have the colors Cyan and Indigo, which were featured in the Jedi Fallen Order game for cosmetic purposes.